Welcome back, folks, to the exciting adventures of the Temple of Elemental Evil. When we last left off, Abaddon was getting his groove on, and we were sorting out Filikin's problems. I told you, leave me be. Now get off my land. Wait! I freed up the carpenter to make a barn for you. I don't have time to deal with a new barn about doing good deeds for my brother. What my business is at hand is too important to be waylaid. My new barns and noble acts. You should really try to get out more. No! My work is too important to me. I must stay at work. Well, I think you work too hard.
At once!
And work too hard he indeed does. Let us see if we can help him out with that problem. I heard there's a very nice woman who lives down here who'd like to help him.
As you wish.
Ah, Timothy, you haven't spoken very much. That Jeru seems an odd fellow. Oh, he's friendly, apparently.
As you command.
He's being a bit of a pain, Filikin. Maybe I should talk to his brother.
At once.
See what Percy has to say. What can I do for you? It seems things are going well here in Holland. Ah, well, my lady, I am Harriet. That's a nice barn you've got out there. Thanks, my brother-in-law Filikin used to manure chairs with us. Unfortunately, he wants more room. Though we've tried to accommodate him, he just keeps taking more. It's gotten so bad now that Filikin and Percy no longer talk to each other. What would be a way for you two of you can work it out? Filikin has just been driven to obsession with his work since his wife passed away. He won't even talk to you unless it's on farm business. Ah, a real shame it is. You know, the widow Mathild up north of here would sure would do him some good. She's a bit older than him, you know, but they get along so well. Sounds like a perfect match. Why won't he court her? Well, his wife died just over a year ago. He doesn't think he's mourned her enough yet. I bet Mathild would buy a new barn as part of her dowry if we could get them together, but that carpenter tells me he's just too busy. I'll go talk to the carpenter for you. Maybe I can convince him. Oh, you are just as sweet as apple pie, bless you. Just doing my job, ma'am. And, for some reason, Harriet got a man's voice. Because I completely forgot that Harriet was the one who was performing the conversation. Admittedly, she's more charismatic than Abaddon, but she doesn't have the diplomacy ranks that Abaddon does. Now, where's the carpenter? I think we've established where the carpenter is. It's all the way over there. We have to go further up to talk to the carpenter. This one probably involves going to Tertian again. Or the Old Faith. They're quite important in Homlet. Just some more walking and some more adventuring. Not all hack and slash. Sometimes you gotta solve the problems of the town. By problems, I mean all of them.
Okay.
Absolutely all of them. Okay, here we are. Can I ask you some questions? I guess you must have heard the good news by now. It wasn't easy, but Jeru and Tertian have both agreed to let Merrick convert to the Old Faith. Yes, I've heard you played a part in that. My thanks to you. Merrick is overjoyed and has already begun the wedding plans. I have no questions for you. Have chance people been treating you any better? Much better now. I think things might just work out for us here. Any chance of getting around to that barn for Fillican now? Yeah, I suppose I could move that to the top of my priority list now. I mean, now that it's all sort of family business. As long as you're sure the widow Malthade's really gonna pay for it. I'll go check up about that payment right now.
Will do.
It's very important you find out that she's actually going to pay for this. And by doing that, you have to go and talk to her by clicking on the south of Homlet again to move a little bit further without having to actually move. You'll be like, yeah, about that barn. Sorry, we can't actually let you have it because she's sort of not going to pay for it. Or then I'd be run out of the village. Though that said, by the time I'm at level 4, I could probably kill most of the people in the village. There'd be some people I couldn't kill. I got Rick to move up the barn in priority. That is, as long as you're really interested in Fillican and willing to pay for the barn. Yes, I'm quite fond of Fillican. He's just been too busy feuding with Percy, too involved in his work to notice me. Now I'll have to talk to the carpenter about paying for that barn. I'll go chat with Fillican.
Okay.
Now we have to talk to Fillican and persuade him to accept her advances. Which probably means we're going to have to go and talk to the old Hey, Elmo! Will we ever see Elmo sober? Answer, no. He is forever drunk.
Of course.
Oh, to be forever drunk. Hey, Fillican. Wait, we freed up the carpenter to make a new barn for you. How about for romance? Malthede seems to really like you. Blushing a bit. Oh, she's a wonderful lady. But it wouldn't be fair to Tashida, my late wife. Not yet it wouldn't. Not by the old faith. I'll check with Jeru on that one. Ain't nothing gonna bring her back. Now please, leave me be.
Right away.
Jeru might not be able to bring her back. Well, actually, if her corpse... Technically, if her corpse is only 9 days old, we could use that scroll. No, it'd be a year old. Oh. Can't really do anything about that smelly, sticky corpse. Sorry about your wife and all. Yeah. We'll go quickly talk to Jeru on this matter. Hey, Jeru!
Yes, sir.
We got another question for you, because we're pokey adventurers, and that's what we do.
Hello again.
I have questions about the Old Faith.
Yes, my son. What is it you would know?
In the Old Faith, would one full year be enough to properly mourn a lost spouse?
Yes. The Old Faith requires 1 year of mourning for a lost spouse, but after that time it is permissible, if not encouraged, to court again.
Thank you, I must go. I must tell Fillican this
Right
news,
away.
so he can go get his groove on with the old lady and get a barn. Bow chicka bow wow. I'm getting a weird feeling of deja vu LPing this. It's as if I've remembered that I LP'd it once before. Anyway, let's go
Okay.
talk to Fillican. Hey Fillican, we found out some good news for you. You'll like it. You have more farm business for me there? You really should pay a visit to the widow Mathilde. She's very sweet on you. I've talked to Jeru. He says after a year you were encouraged to court anew. Maybe you're right. It's been long enough. May me dear beloved Talisha rest in peace. She'll always be a part of you, Fillican. But she'd want you to be happy now. Now go invite Mathilde over to dinner. Perhaps you're right. She says she can arrange for a new barn out back too. That should clear things up between me and Percy. That's the spirit. Good luck to you. We're doing so well, and I can't help but notice some of my wealth's been sneaking away. I normally wouldn't mind too much, but I just don't like the idea of someone sneaking around here. Ooh, really? Someone's stealing from you? Well, let's find out. Until then, folks, until then.